All right, welcome in everybody. We got Sosa locked in and ready. We'll try to make it a quick one, but who the hell knows? It could be Daily Bread with Roddy and Rex today because you already know the Players Ball 1 is tapping in with us for the Champions League final. That
Yes,
kicks off
sir.
at 3 p.m. Eastern today, and then we're going to run through the full MLB slate. You can talk about how his Braves are not at the top of the division. Not a big shock. But as usual, the show is powered and sponsored by the Wise Guys Diamond Club. And the chat has been on fire already, supposedly Benefiber as well.
It's a
This
really
is what the
weird.
chat's for.
That's like a really weird term to use. On fire. Like, come on. You taking shots at me at 10:15? Come on, dog.
You already know it's the Saturday episode. The chat's feeling great. We got Roddy up in here. So
Yes,
you
sir.
know it's going to be one of the better episodes that we have with the vibes flowing. Jump into the chat. If you're over on Twitter, we appreciate you. We saw you guys all tapping in yesterday and saying that the Mariners take was crazy, but holy shit, they beat the shit out of Verlander last night. But enough talking for me. Roddy, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing fantastic. It's funny that you mentioned that game because I walked into the bar last night and the first thing I hear is, "Bro, the Astros fucking suck, bro. They're done, bro." I'm like, so I just turned to bro. I was like, "Gambling." He was like, "Yeah, bro." So should have watched Daily Bread. That's what I told him. So I put him on. There we go. Full
Hey, man,
circle.
we can always count on you for sure. I appreciate that. We appreciate
Indeed.
that.
But
Sosa,
yeah, man.
how you doing, my man?
Doing fucking splendid, man. You know, just
You recovered from your C's, taking the big L last night?
dude, listen. I don't even know how to put that into words, bruh. Like they fucking wow. Like I
Not locked in. They were not locked in, just
at
not
the
like the
crib.
Astros were. It was as simple as that.
You want to
Jason
hear something
Tatum,
though?
2 shots in the fourth
You want to
quarter.
know
Two
something
shots.
though? You want to know something though? I'm
Hmm.
gonna bet him again in Game 7.
Okay.
If Jimmy Butler gonna give you 47 and shoot 55% from the floor, then you just gonna have to take your L, dog. Like that's really it. Like if he gonna do that, he gonna be. But I'm betting with the Celtics again tomorrow. No need to even tune in Daily Bread tomorrow. The Celtics are gonna win Game 7. So that's where I'm at with
Nice.
things.
Roddy,
Personally,
what you see other than Tatum just not winning it in the fourth?
I mean, I don't know how Jimmy keeps doing this. Like, I'll just be frank with y'all. I don't know how he keeps doing this. I just don't. Like Kyle Lowry, he had his opportune moments last night. That was good. Max Struess finally like made one shot since from like not making any shots for 2 games. I, Bam just didn't play. Like, bro, they are like Real Madrid, who we'll talk about later. Like, I just don't understand how they do it. Like, yes, they have pedigree, yes, they have veterans, but like, how are you doing this? Like, I don't know. So, yeah, bro, it's gonna be an interesting game 7. But the Heat, they just turned something on at the crib, bro. I don't know what it is. I know they got beat there last time, but they just different at the crib.
fuck them.
Well, it's kind of where, if anything from Lowry and Struess showed up last night, it was going to be they could hang within that 10, but just from I don't want to say start to finish, Jimmy was just that guy last night. I don't know if he's going to have enough left in the tank tomorrow to do that, but Spo, I mean, Martin put it there. He just was in his bag. And this is where I don't know how he magicianed it last night. It was kind of more of I think the Celtics just expect to walk in there and walk out and be going to the finals, and that's maybe what a more veteran coach did. Spell had his guys ready. It didn't look like Ime had his, and then Brown and Tatum. I mean, we are talking about the turnovers left and right. It might get through Miami, but if they're going to be messing around like that, it ain't looking too hot when they get to the finals.
No, bro.
Warriors in
It's not.
5,
Yeah, like that's gonna be
regardless of who they're playing.
they are not gonna be able to run, bro. I'm
They
telling
can't
you.
lose, dog. They're not getting beat. I don't know why people keep lying to themselves and denying what they're fucking seeing. Like no one's beating Golden State. I told you guys this 3 fucking
Kale's
years
having
ago.
himself a
Like
time right now.
nobody's beating them.
I know it's Dale, but he's having a great time seeing us up in here. his Heat taking care of the two guys, the whole squad up here. You can have your time. Get in the comments. It's for you. But we're about 5 minutes in, so I think we should just get into the MLB bets, and then we can get into the Champions League. Make sure to give us that like, subscribe, follow, retweet, and then do all that same shit for the Players Ball 1 podcast as well. Roddy just dropped an episode, I believe it was yesterday, solo edition. So make sure you're tapping in with everything he produces as well. You're legally required to if you watch Daily Bread.
Oh, God, for real. We will sue your ass too.
And since Roddy's here, I just want to start off with my first play in the Marlins-Atlanta game. And I'm going to go with the Marlins first 5 money line at -106. Sandy Alcantara on the mound. He's been their only settling force in the starting rotation for them. Rogers has been dog shit recently. Pablo Lopez has returned to being mid. I like Sandy Alcantara to get you 5 innings in the books and win the first 5. First 5 money line. If it's tied, you get a push. Marlins first 5 money line against the Atlanta Braves at -106. This is simply me backing Sandy Alcantara, who's been the only consistent piece for that Florida rotation. Everybody else has figured out ways to just fuck off money.
For sure.
Well, it's a tough one to argue, Roddy, even though I don't want to talk about the Fish or the Braves in any nice fashion in here. But the fate of Tucker Davidson kind of has to be something that you're going to right now. You can even take the Fish on the first 5 run line just because Tucker Davidson in his, 2 starts, he's given up 5 runs and only made it through 7.7 innings, 5.87 ERA overall. Nice little lefty to fade.
Yeah, he's not good at all. Every time he's like the 2 times he's pitched, because I've been dropping in and out on the Braves this season. I've actually watched the 2 games he's pitched. I turned them off within like an hour of me watching them. So yeah, he's not the guy.
Not at all. Let's go to the Phillies and the Mets. Shout out to everybody who was on the Yerfie yesterday and backing the Mets. That one was easy. Kind of like Tucker Davidson. I have no idea why the Phils started falter yesterday. He just had nothing from the get-go. The bases were loaded before he even had an out. Now we got to rely on Eflin, who at home has been looking all right, but on the road, he's been getting shelled. He has that 8.36 ERA over his 3 starts and 14 innings where he's given up 13 runs. You kind of look for the Eflin starts at home more than on the road because on the road, the over's 3-0. I'm taking the over 8.5 here with ease.
Yes, sir. And my second play for today is going to come in the San Francisco Giants at Cincinnati Reds. We're going to go with the San Francisco Giants on the first 5 run line. The pitching matchup, I'm fading Gutierrez every chance I get. Fuck him. Also, I look for San Fran to bounce back. How about Jock Peterson getting the shit slapped out of him for fantasy?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you expect him to slap one out of the park today?
I know some people. I was in the fantasy league last year that I want to slap the shit out of. I tell you that much.
Fantasy football leagues ruins friendships. It's the one thing that I will live by to the rest of my life and
not like this.
That was one of the most humanizing things, other than watching a golfer shank it and yell "fuck" off the drive. Like that's the one thing that makes me feel like an athlete's not that much better than me. It's those two having beef and smacking them because of the group text.
Hey, remember when I sent you this? Remember when I sent you the rules of the league? Oh man!
You probably felt so good screenshotting that text, be like, "Got him, bam."
He was on injured reserve.
Shout out Jeff Wilson Jr. too, getting airtime for no reason.
It was so sincere explaining it.
I was stashing players. They said I put somebody on injured reserve.
I had a guy on the IR. And
I told him like he averages 4 yards more per carry than this guy. So I mean, what am I going to do?
That shit was real. That shit was real. It was very real.
And the reporters were just sitting there like, okay.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slap me because of fantasy football.
Yeah, that's how you know it's fucking May 27th when fantasy football between MLB players is the big story with Game 7 in the NBA. The only 2 real headlines, even though we had some solid NHL games last night.
Hey, man,
where else we had in Sosa in the MLB slate?
Man, my last play is I'm stealing this from you. We're going to fade Brubacher because he's fucking Brubacher. and we're going to go with the Pirates team total, first 5 over 2.5.
Yep.
Plus 100. I don't really. Do we need like data analytics to support this one? I think we know
No,
what we're doing
especially
here.
since he had his first clean start of the season. We took the second L of how many starts has he had? 9 starts so far this season. The number has come through as 7 of 9. There's your analytics.
There we go.
We're going full game team total over as well. You already know that too.
Yes, sir. What else are we on for today?
I was about to say, comment and chat on backing Bieber and the Guardians today. Other than that, I think that's enough for the MLB slate. So do you got any thoughts on the Guardians game?
What was that?
The Guardians game. We had comments. I can pull it up. They're going to Detroit
Bieber,
today.
Bieber's probably the best they got. Too inconsistent, even though they're playing a team that they should beat.
Rockies on the road. No.
I actually like the Rockies today. I mean, Adon really, really, really sucks, bro. He shouldn't be pitching pro baseball right now. He stinks.
I don't know what fucking fighter jet was just like 10 feet over my apartment, if you heard that.
Yeah, I thought they were
Adon should not be pitching in the major leagues. He's ass. I don't know if you've seen what the Dodgers did to him the other night, but everybody that faced him, he stinks. I'm backing the Rockies today at the plus money price for the money line. I like the Rockies today. The Washington Nationals stink, bro. They're really bad. And like I said, I feel bad for Soto. Soto just need to start bitching so he can get the fuck out of there. Like, just start.
Dude, we told you about this 2 weeks ago. The Soto trade's going to be probably the biggest trade of a star under 22 ever in the MLB.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget the fucking Red Sox can eat a dick. Well, in case anybody's a fan, they can eat a dick. What they did yesterday was fucking criminal. 8-0, 8-0. You lose the game? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's Red Sox, man.
Unbelievable.
They got a curse or some shit.
Unbelievable.
After Mookie, like, they just been like, yo, let me stab you in the heart and like twist the knife afterwards.
We've seen meltdowns before, but damn, at the crib like that?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you paid to go to that game and left in like the 6th inning.
Like, oh yeah, we good, we straight.
Right, we're
lost.
We're good, baby. We're gonna win. It's cool. Let's just leave. What the fuck?
No, that's just normal watching the Phillies game. That is just normal for me.
The fucking Orioles, bro. Like,
Sorry.
All right, last one we got to talk. Yanks, Rays. You got Cole and Kluber on the mound. Anything in here? The Yanks on that 3-game winning streak. The Rays look like they might drop 3 in a row if they get the L today.
I don't have any bets.
With Bill
People are gonna line up to bet the Nerfy and lose in that game today. They're gonna line up. Oh, Cole's gonna get me out the first. It'd be like a solo home run to lead off the game. So if y'all are betting that, best of luck to you. I got nothing. Fuck the Yankees.
All right. Give us that like. Give us that subscribe while I try to find the Champions League banner. Sosa.
Oh, it's a Champions League game today?
Sosa, you must be torn. Your 2 squads. Are you going to cut your jersey in half sew it together and be like one of the fans that's wearing both of them?
Nah.
Yeah, I seen him have a Madrid jersey. I was like, where'd that come from? Like,
I got them all. I actually have a jersey from the Real Madrid store at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, massive stadium. I have also visited the Bernabeu, and let me tell you, like, it just shows you the magnitude of soccer. Like,
remember when Sheriff beat them in the second game of the group stage at the Bernabeu?
I think even better was Ajax a couple of years ago, because I was just like, that Ziyech goal too.
That's when they had Neves, right?
Yeah, and they had Ziyech too. That Ziyech goal, like off of the free kick on the corner, I was like, oh, chef's kiss.
Near it.
Now what's happened to Ziyech?
We don't want to talk about it as a Chelsea fan.
I'm not torn at all, bro. I'm a red. I'm rocking with my team. I don't give a fuck about Real Madrid. Today is all about revenge from 2018. Sergio Ramos' bitch ass hurting Mo Salah in like the 11th minute of the match.
He really put that man in an armbar, bro. Like,
he put him in an armbar.
It wasn't even like kind of like debatable. Like
an absolute dirtbag play.
What is that fucking Kelly Olynyk type of on Kevin Love type of move?
Bro, like
Oh,
he
yeah.
literally grabbed his shoulder and just like yanked. Like I was like, he's shameless, bro. He
It
is
was
literally
Olynyk
the
on
biggest
Love.
villain in sports. He's the biggest villain in sports, bro. And he did not ever since Ronaldinho embarrassed him in 2005. He has been a villain. I don't know what it is. He cut his hair and he's been a menace ever since. So
And he looks
you
like
expect that from
a
us.
fancy server sometimes when he's not playing with that getup he wears. But we got the Liverpool money line in regulation sitting at 100 or even. That was weird. I've never done that before. You got Real Madrid at plus 260 on the money line, so you can get them on the Asian handicap plus 0.5 or that draw double chance
If
at
you like
minus
donations and you're
130.
not going to make it to church tomorrow, go ahead and do that.
Just let me get through the lines and you can get your
Sorry.
shit talking out. And then you got that total extremely juiced over 2.5 sitting at minus 150. And I think that's one of the most telling things from the line that I see because most books I've even moved it up to that 0.2.75 or anything like that. The fact that it's sitting at that juiced minus 150, I think the books are begging you to take that under 2.5 at plus 120. They wouldn't be having that sit out there for a reason. You have both teams' team total sitting at 1.5. Liverpool, I believe, is just a little bit juiced. And then you got Real Madrid at the plus 160. So, Roddy, we'll let you go first. What are you liking from analysis, bets, whatever you want to talk about in this match? Let's hear it.
Well, like I was telling y'all before, I mean, Liverpool is one of the two best teams in all of the world. Like we can agree on that, whether you like City better or you like them better. But they're facing a team that is 13-3 in this game. Like it's insane. Like the pedigree of Real Madrid, the fact that they printed "A por la 14" shirts and they were down 1 goal to City, like they're insane, bro. So I personally think that they're going to run into Virgil. I don't think Benz has seen a defender like him. Even though I do think that it only takes one moment of brilliance for them because that's all it's been for them, bro. Like it's literally been a couple moments of individual brilliance and they win the tie. But I think they do need a tie. I think they need 2 legs. So I'm looking for this personally to go into extra time. I do think they're going to be competitive. You'll probably see Liverpool come out first 10, 15 minutes like they always do, press the hell out of them, make them play from the back. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. But I'm kind of with you. What we were talking about the other day, I kind of like the draw in this. Whether it be a 2-2 draw, whether it be a 1-1 draw, I don't think Madrid is going to die easily, but I do think they're going to lose this match. Like they can't keep doing this, Rex. Can they? Can they really keep doing this?
So if you want to go analytics wise, Benzema's 15 goals have came on like an 8 roughly XG, which means he's just making the most of his chances. And when you just look at it, he had 16 what they characterize as big chances. He's finished 12 of them. And you saw it. Doesn't matter if it's coming from the head, the volley. And that's kind of where what you said, he hasn't ran into someone like Virgil yet. I don't think there's another center back like Virgil.
No,
so that's kind of where
No, there isn't. Ever.
Benzema's going to be doing the most that he can. And I think Ancelotti is going to be smart enough to just get him the farthest part away from him, get him stuck on a right back or left back somehow, even though it's not that much more advantages. But Real's going to have to hit them on the counter, even though Liverpool's not going to want to play with it. Liverpool could commit too high up, and that's where Benzema is going to get his one-on-one ability. And as of right now, there's no one else in the game, maybe other than Lewandowski, that I'd be wanting to go on a one-on-one chance with the way he's finishing. My biggest issue with Liverpool here is Salah's going to get the revenge angles there. It's kind of the second man up, and that's kind of when you're looking at the odds. Jota is like the second best or the second lowest odds for Liverpool to score. And I don't know if I really want to be relying on Jota. I know Mane's going to be up there, but when Jota is going to be one of those critical pieces, not saying he's a bad player. I just think he's a little not young or whatever in that bad sense. I know.
Wait, where's Diaz?
Correctly. I just not going to rely on him.
Where's Diaz? He's not playing? Luis Diaz?
No, he will, but it's just the odds wise.
Why wouldn't he be?
No, odds wise. Jota has like plus 120 anytime goal scorer. He has the second lowest odds of Liverpool players.
That's what I'm saying. Like for him to come off the bench.
I'm gonna just say my piece real quick. One thing that scares me is the pace that Real Madrid has up front. I think that we could be susceptible to the counterattack because they do have quick players. Also, our backs are we play forward. I mean, Robertson, Trent, they both try to get forward a lot. Maybe, that Real's best opportunity would be probably on some sort of counterattack. They do have a lot of pace, but again, Virgil is one of one. He has the pace and he's a big guy. I'm not really too concerned about that. I am going to play the first half draw at plus 120. I think it's a feel out process, and then in the second half, the better coach, Jurgen Klopp, and the deeper, better roster. Oh, I said it. He's the better coach now. My man had his run, but get the fuck out of here. They should have lost 3 fucking times in the fucking tournament.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, don't lie.
Hey, look, but I agree with you on your point, Sosa. If Madrid is going to have a chance in this game, taking Rex's angle, they got to go down I-66 all night long, because you've seen both in the league and in the Champions League, teams are hunting Trent at this point. Like, he does like to get forward. He does kind of like to play like the quasi midfielder role. He like to get crosses in. We get that. But defensively, a lot of these coaches, they tactically attack him. Like, and you can see it. So like you said, Rex, if Vinny puts up a stinker, like, it's not gonna matter. Like, Liverpool's probably gonna dominate. But if Vinny can be competent, I don't ask very much of him because I was very low on him last year, but now he wants to play.
He's gonna get sun, dog. Fuck him.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be the feel-out game for the first 15 minutes, especially with that Liverpool press. So that's probably going to be one of the most key things to look for. Sosa's writing down Ancelotti already, even though I think he'd be the first manager ever to win 2 Champions League titles with 2 different clubs, because he's got 2 with Milan. This would be a second with Real if he could get it. And then the last point I just want to make about this, the Premier League curse if they're facing any other squad that's not in the Premier League in the Champions League finals. They haven't had the best success rate. Liverpool coming off thinking they won the title. You had Salah celebrating like he had his moment to clinch the title, thought he was going to get the quadruple. Now you got to bounce back. You had the week to bounce back from it. I like what Roddy's thinking. If you want to get a nice plus money play, you can play the draw at plus 270. Plus 260, depending on your book. I'm just going to take the Madrid plus 0.5 because it's the worst when you take the draw and then the dog comes through. There's nothing more painful than that.
I feel you. I'm actually looking now down at, and I'm usually not this guy, but Casemiro to be shown a card, a plus 160 if you want to do a little sprinkle.
I'm gonna sprinkle on two correct scores. 1-0, 2-1, and I'm also sprinkle on 0-0 plus 1200. So we got plus 850, plus 750, and plus 1200. I think those are 3 plausible outcomes that are worth a sprinkle, no question. Keep in mind, as of last night, there were 236 million euros bet on just Liverpool. So if the books want to get their money back, one, it's going to be maybe on a first half draw, maybe on the game going to extra time. The game goes to extra time. A large chunk of that money gets pocketed by Vegas, by the books.
Especially if it goes under, too.
Absolutely, because everyone's expecting fireworks. I expect fireworks, but I also expect for, like any championship game, teams to come out a little uneasy. You saw it last week with us. Like, we let Wolves score 5 minutes into the match and then dominated possession for the next 85 minutes.
That's easy to do against Wolves. We don't like the ball.
I feel you, but I'm saying it's like we have had those moments where we allow a goal early, we settle in, and then we start beating the shit out of teams. It happens all the time.
And then your last angle, I just want to advise if you want to look at, we got Mr. Heat saying he likes Vinicius 1 or more assists. The either team to win in PK. So if you back Liverpool to win in a PK shootout or Madrid to win in a PK shootout, both are sitting at plus 950. I don't know. I just think we see extra time.
We rocking
Yeah,
with that. You already know. I firmly believe
The
that.
books, you don't have to worry about the books, man. FIFA's the easiest one to make sure. You thought getting a result through the NBA was easy.
oh,
Come watch some
bro.
footy for a little bit, then you can see
Bro.
what the money does.
Oh yeah, man. Trust me. It'd be
Gross.
man. I could point to so many moments like in FIFA history, not even just Champions League. Like you can
where
just
this
tell,
shit
like,
just
bro,
looks
he's sold.
fake.
He's sold. Like the Suarez handball, and then the dude misses the penalty afterwards. Like it was just.
Are you
It's
talking
something
about against Ghana?
Yeah, in the World Cup in 2010. Yeah, this man legitimate flagrant handball, and the dude misses the fucking penalty.
Hey man,
Like,
but see, that's why Luis Suarez is a Liverpool legend. You know why? Because he will do anything it takes to win,
hey,
Yeah,
Barcelona
especially
legend,
giving
even if it means cheating and getting a red card.
and biting someone.
Yeah, giving people hickeys. That's not cool.
Nah, he
He's
just
so
bite
shameless.
motherfuckers, dog. He a weird dude.
But look, this is again like Sosa. I'm with you all mentally, logic, all of that, but it's Madrid, bro.
In the words of Mano, I'm good by myself too.
In the words
right.
of Joel Embiid, a la Madrid.
I'm just saying, if you're not rocking, I'm good by myself.
It's always Forza, but I mean,
You know what I mean? Some dudes need a crew. Some dudes need a bunch of people to put the battery in the back. I recharge by myself.
I mean, because think about it, bro.
Throw that out there.
This guy, Florentino Perez, has more money than God, and he has not chose to buy another striker for 10 years. Like over 10 years, like 12
Well, he
years.
tried to get
Kareem
Mbappe.
one of them ones. It is what it is.
Yo, shout out to Kylian Mbappe, by the way, for
Yes, sir.
just upsetting Madrid
Act
fans.
like y'all about to see me act a complete ass when we win today. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
All right, look.
What did Black Dexter say? I'm about to show my ass.
Y'all gonna be tied with 7-2, so y'all can move into that number 2 spot, but we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a good
Roddy,
match.
you doing a space at 2 p.m. today before the match as well?
Yes, indeed. Y'all be there. Anybody that wants to join up with me, we're gonna be talking everything regarding the match. I need banter. Like that's what really fuels it, because we can't have good conversations in soccer because like nobody's passionate about it. Like banter fuels soccer conversations. So pull up with the banter if y'all free, man, for sure.
Who wins tomorrow, Roddy?
Tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Let me pull that up. Who's in the final? Look, I'm not gonna lie.
No, Celtics versus the Heat. Who wins?
Okay.
You talking about that again?
No, I'm asking Roddy to give his pick because he didn't give his winner, because we'll give ours tomorrow.
I think the Heat are going to win a very close game. I think Bam might have a pulse tomorrow. I know that sounds crazy to say. He might have a pulse tomorrow. I think the Heat win a very, very, very close game. I want to see Boston win, but the way they tricked off last night, I don't think they're going to shoot that bad, but the way they tricked off last night, bro, was nasty. Like,
you know what Roddy's angle is here, right? He just wants to say his team lost to the team that got to the finals. That's really what he's doing right now. So he don't want to be honest with y'all as to how he got his analysis right now. That's really what he's doing. He's like, I want to be able to say that my team lost to the team that got to the finals. He doesn't know that I know. That's exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Hey, we get to say the same thing then, right?
Don't even trip.
That's what I'm saying. How can we not say we're the second best team in the league if we lost to the champions 2 years in a row? I mean, like,
you see what you allowed?
Doesn't that mean we're the second best team in the league?
You see the bullshit you allowed?
See, if you want to get even to more banter, our man JD Extrado Part 3, the QB battles of
Please
the
make sure y'all
offseason
check this
for
out.
college football.
Sure.
Be sure to be checking that out. That premiered right before we were live, so we appreciate all of you who tuned in and watched that live. But make sure to be watching all his content.
If you really, really, really want to get ahead for college football, I mean, I don't think anyone can provide you with anything better. It's the best content on the fucking internet. If you really want to get ahead of college football betting, this is not a game.
Wait.
We got the
Today
best
was
guy.
pure analysis. He even included film for you today and broke it down. He's getting good with the video editing. It's the top spot. You've seen JD on Paid for Play for the Saturday morning best
Don't
bets.
be dumb.
We got him doing weekly videos now to what exactly Sosa's head. Get ahead of the game. Sound smart at the water cooler at work. Steal his stuff. I don't know.
Instead
Argue.
of just lying about bullshit and making it up, just because you see someone catch a touchdown or some bullshit. Like, get y'all some real knowledge.
Since we're talking about college football, I want to book like a future reservation for my Daily Bread appearance. I want to be on here. First of all, first week of the season, obviously I have to be on here so I can tell you how we're about to smoke Oregon. But then I want to be back on for October 8th because Nick Saban versus Jimbo is going to be one of the pettiest
Rex
weeks.
is going to the game. Rex will be at the game.
I'm going to be live from Tuscaloosa from there.
He'll be at the game.
I bought the tickets all the way back in November for it because it was DL. Girlfriend's bucket list is to go to a Bama game. I said they took the L. So this is why I'm just like, give me all the popcorn here.
You're gonna be blown. You've never been to Tuscaloosa before? This is your first time?
No.
Bro.
Who the fuck goes there for anything but football games?
Trying to get a fucking plane ride there is the most. I'm going to Birmingham.
Flying to Birmingham and then drive up.
Who the fuck goes there?
Look, I'm from the South, bro. I've been to Tuscaloosa for random reasons. Like, trust me. But I went to basketball camp. Anyway, I like Tuscaloosa because you really see why people will kill each other over that Auburn, Alabama shit. Like, you're gonna see you're gonna see more out. It's gonna be sickening, Rex. Like, I can't even go.
Yeah, the Bammers are gonna be out in light.
Roll, Tide, roll.
Yeah, I know. And the worst part is I'm going to have to buy a Tide polo to make sure I fit in and get some creased khakis and everything. Make sure I don't get beat up out there.
Imagine showing up to a football game dressed like Wally fucking Cleaver. Like,
Rex, trust me, there are going to be 700,000 dudes that look just like you at that game. I can assure you of it.
Cleaver? Get the fuck
That's
out
what I'm
of
saying.
here.
If I just wear that, they won't. Once they hear my accent, they'll be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" But past that,
Full Sperry's, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, that's gonna be
no
amazing,
socks or
bro.
socks.
Holy shit! I wouldn't know. I've never owned a pair.
No, October 8th in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, no socks. It's going to be hot as hell. Yeah, it's going to be hot as hell. So no socks. Trust me, it's going to be hot.
What about the new blast thing? Because you got Roddy here. This has been great just fucking around at the end. What about the new AIs that dropped with the Eagles colors?
They're on the way.
You're a Reebok man now?
I'm an AI guy, dog. Fuck you mean?
Okay.
I was about to say, I think I had every pair when I played growing up, because I only wore the answers when I played.
Every single pair, I got every single one. Every colorway. I even got like the ugly Johns. I got them.
The red, white, and blue one were the ugly ones.
Yeah, I got.
Just look how nasty we used to be hooping, bro. Those shits are heavy as fuck. Like I used to hoop in Jordan 6s.
Remember the OG
like
mellow ones that were gray? I couldn't jump in those.
Yes,
I can't jump to begin with, but I couldn't. It was rough.
I'm in Philly, dog. Like, first off, nobody wore the playoff Iversons to hoop in. He was the only nigga hooping in them.
Mm-hmm. But that just goes to show you how fine he was. Yeah.
Like, because like if you actually hoop, you know them shit's heavy as fuck.
Hey, it worked well for me.
They're heavy as fuck to hooping.
Then I went to the hyper dunks, and that was when the game just got old.
Yeah, I'm a hyper dunk. I'm a hyper dunk Hirachi. Hyper dunks or Hirachis. Like the 2000, anywhere from 2005 to 2008, the Hirachis were my that was my favorite hoop sneak, no question.
Bag.
So
yeah, man, I'm a young boy. So 2015 hyper dunk, that's me.
Yeah, the hyper dunks are solid. I mean, like I said, if it's not hyper dunks, I was the Hirachis were my favorite, bro. No question. Yeah, I think we covered everything. We gave y'all a little lifestyle lesson at the end. He said the spree balls with the spinners. Nah, I'm good.
You pump them up too? The little thing to give you the extra jump.
And all I know is Latrell Sprewell is a legend because $8 million wasn't enough to feed his family. All I know.
I'm trying to feed my family, bro.
Feed my family, bro.
This man got a mink on walking into the game, but yeah, the fam, man.
$8 million not enough in the 90s. He was, you know what he was on.
Yeah,
Daily
you
Bread,
do.
Sosa, Rex, and joined by Roddy from the Players Ball 1. Make sure to give him a like, subscribe everywhere, follow him on Twitter as well. Tomorrow, we'll be back live for Game 7 and the most profitable game in sports. Yes, we're going to talk about the English Championship playoff final to see who gets to join the Prem.
I also just want to say, never mind.
We out.